So the first thing you need to do is after you log in with the administrator credentials that I've given you, go up to left menu, click it, and then click Print Documents. At this point, what you will do is go into weigh-in cards, and you have a bunch of selections that you need to do. The first thing you're probably going to want to do is you're going to want to change your sort order so that you can group all your weigh-in cards. My advice would to start first is go with team, then follow it with group, so that's going to be the age, and then follow it with weight class, and then I would even do name, just in case you have multiple kids in the same weight class for a team. At this point, you want to go through and select the teams that you know are coming to you. So if you have a certain amount of teams, you just go in here and click. You can hold the control button and click multiple teams. Okay. For this demonstration, I'm just going to select all teams because I don't have a lot of teams in. Once you're done, all you have to do is hit the print cards. And then what you'll see here is a list of teams. So it starts off with Paul Regalabuto in the 8U division, and the weight class is 48 pounds. And then you can just scroll down just to show you that it does change. You can see Ansley Phillips is there from Willie Walters. If you want to scroll up a little bit, you can see that we have some Rangers in there. And then it finishes, for some reason, 6U, since it's a new division, it gets sorted at the end. So basically what you want to do is right click here, go to print, and what you'll see is that this actually prints 6 cards per page. So hit the print button, get out some fancy scissors, divvy them up, and then group them by team, and then each one of the kids can grab their card and bring it to the associated weigh-in. And that's really all you have to do to print the weigh-in cards.
And now we are on to the checkout process. As checkout person, you will be recording the weight of the individual, whether or not they passed their skin check, and updating their record. To start this process off after you've logged in as the administrator, you will go to registration, followed by weigh-ins. You will notice that you have 3 options to search for a wrestler ID, last name, and first name. Let's go check out the wrestler card and make sure we understand it. So I'm looking down here at Logan Brown. This will be his card. You can see that his first name and last name. The number is his wrestler ID. The weight should be filled out here, and then skin check will be listed here as well if they passed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Logan's number and actually update his information. So I'm going to go to number 25 by clicking in the wrestler ID. I hit go, and it will go pull Logan. You'll see that Logan is currently in the 56-pound weight class, but he weighs 57.6. But let's say his actual weight is 55. For that, I type in yes for the skin check because he did pass the skin check, and then the record. So to do the record, you go to the spreadsheet that's been provided to you. You search for Brown. You can see Logan Brown. It's a very good record of 15-3. You hit Control C here, and then you go into the records here and hit Save Participant. And now Logan Brown is done. To move on to a different wrestler, let me go grab a different one. So let's look at Zach Birch. So Zach Birch, he is wrestler 29. Let's do him by last name just to show you can do that. I search on Birch, he's there. He is in the 110-pound weight class, but let's say he is over. So let's say he weighed in at 111.0. Passed his skin check, his record, and then you go to hit Save Participant. You'll notice that this wrestler weighs too much to be added. So you have 2 options. One, you can tell him, okay, you have to get down to 110.6, or you can move them to the upper weight class. If you do move him, all you have to do is go to the weight class here, and then go to the next weight class. In this instance, it's going to be 125. We are never going to change the group, only the weight class. And now I hit Save Participant, and Zach Birch has now been registered in the 125-pound weight class. What I would do is always enter it in as is. So you're always going to enter it as here so that you don't get confused. So for instance, Mike Butler, which is number 302. Let's say Mike weighed 47.5. So you type in 47.5. That is technically over, but it's within the 0.6 ounce limits. Hit save participant, and you'll notice that it worked. Hope this information has been informative. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me before your actual session. And good luck.